Well, hello. It's been a long journey. Started out from miles away looking through the streets, and I had to say, I saw a couple of people over there. Oh, they're not just a couple of people right behind that lens. How are you doing, ma'am and ladies? A man's over there. I just want to say, hey! So let's talk about Nayama, right? Because Nayama actually does have a very interesting history if you look at it like that. Not only is the movie amazing, but the history itself kind of makes you want to watch the movie because honestly, it been rejected and the movie's constantly about that. It's kind of like, it's kind of like the movie was sensing something, right? So in a way, let's talk about it. So basically, Nayama literally started out in 2010 by Andy Stevenson. I hope I'm saying the name right because honestly, I don't want to be, right? So basically, it was started by Andy Stevenson while he was in college, I think. And once it was started by Andy Stevenson on Tumblr, basically it started growing attention from the Tumblr basically website. And once it started getting attention, all of a sudden it started winning some awards. And by 2015, you know what? Andy Stevenson was like, you know what? I think everybody likes this book. I think it would be reasonable to turn this thing into a book. And he was right because people still love it, honestly. And once he started doing that, basically after that, Blue Sky Studio looked at it and was like, look, man, you got something good here. I want it. What do you mean you want it? I mean, like, you want to buy it? Yes, I want to buy it. But at the same time, I want to make it into an animation movie. Really? Sign the contract. You don't even have to ask me twice. So basically that's how it started. I think it started like maybe not like that, obviously. But after that, basically it was started its production, and once it was started its production, things were going good, right? 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. Oh my god, things started to hit the flywheel up in there. So basically what happened is like in 2019, basically it was like being Disney was like, you know what, I'm buying Fox and I'm also buying Blue Sky Studio. And so basically when that happened, due to some complication, economy, also they did say COVID thing, right? So when it started happening that time, basically Blue Sky Studio and basically Nayama was put into delay. So basically Nayama was like, Naima, we like you, everything about you is good, but we just have to stay in process because Naima was about to be released in 2022, but in 2021, and then it was like, no, you're gonna be released in 2022. So by that time, 2021, things started to hit the flywheel again. It's almost like, I'm telling you, Andy Stevenson was not having enough of drama, like he was like, like drama was just keep on coming into his life. But you know what? He did not give up because that's a huge respect. So basically in 2021, basically Blue Sky Studio was shut down. Let's take a moment of silence and appreciate the amazing movies that he created. So basically after that, so since after Blue Sky Studio was basically dead, like underground, and basically Nayama basically was kind of buried, deep, thrown, cancelled, rejected, delayed, every single thing, because that was the moment when Disney was like, look, you got a good movie over there. Okay. It's just that due to some economic and financial problem that we don't want to talk about because we gotta talk about sensible things right here, we are not gonna be able to finance and finish the whole movie. I mean, the movie's already in 75% production done, so basically it's kind of like 25. I mean, like already we used all of this money for, so why don't you just complete it? No. Why? Because I got the money and I'm the man in power. Basically, Andy Stevenson literally had to hold his heart and just be like, oh my god, my movie is dead. But then obviously, through God's grace, basically Blue Sky Studios still have not given up on that movie. They were like, no, we promised you a movie. We are going to give you a movie, animation movie, right? So basically, they were like, you know what, we're not going to give it up. So basically, the Blue Sky Studios staff, right? They basically started looking out for people to be able to finish the whole production of Nayama because Nayama basically was kind of buried at this point. All we just had to do was like, rest in peace. But no, Nayama was like, no, I'm not going to be rest in peace. I am going to come back alive. Basically, I am not dead. I am still alive. You just have to wait for me a little bit. And at the moment when it did that, so basically, Blue Sky Studio staff members, they were able to, former staff members, they were able to convince Anna Pictures basically, and also Netflix. I mean, Netflix out of all people, wow, especially considering how many movies that the Netflix actually do is like, ooh, then. But other than that, basically Netflix and basically and Pictures, they basically agreed. And that was when Nayama was released. It was released in June 2023. I don't know what date it was, honestly. Woo! I need to drink that water. My mouth was talking too fast for me. So basically, after all of those dramas, Nayama is released. Is it really that interesting as we think it is? Yes! Nayama came back and said, I am survivor. I'm gonna make it. I will survive till I'm surviving. I lost a good movie. Yeah, because I didn't like the message and everything in it. Yes. So basically, after all of this drama, right? Basically, after all of this drama, now let's talk about Naomi. How is it? Is it interesting? Is it amazing? Is it like, mwah? Is it all the tape things? Well, bruh, I wouldn't be making this movie if it wasn't that interesting. So Naomi basically starts out with a story. So a story basically tells about Naomi and how there is an evil creature that literally terrorized the whole human civilians, basically the whole human people in the city. And then because of that, the rising and shining beautiful Glorious came back and said, "Go back to the shadow which you came," and basically thought that he was dead. Right? That's what they want everybody to think, because honestly, when you watch the movie, it's kind of like right. So basically, after all of that, but let's be honest, right? I mean, look at this woman, Glorious. She looks cool. She looks amazing. She looks like I want to eat her. Not like that, guys. Don't be thinking too bad.
Stop it. Get some help.
Like, she looks like, she just looks so perfect. It's like, if I saw her, I'll be like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I don't know why I'm saying yes, ma'am, but honestly, I will literally gravitate at your feet at this point. So basically, after all of that, so basically now it's 1,000 years, and when it's 1,000 years, now it's in a medieval futuristic society, because honestly, even though these people have literally advanced in technology, they still live with rules of the medieval time. It's almost like they're like, you know what, we are smart, we are educated, but we still like our rules. Yeah, even though our rules are actually very evil and very bad, but we still like them, because why not? Why not? Why not? Because honestly, why do we have to change and be the real good guys when our rules has already been working for us for the whole 1,000 years? We've been protecting ourselves from nothing. I like this. Yeah. Why did I even make that accent? So basically, after all of the drama, basically now we are introduced to Bladder the Bold-Hearted. So Bladder the Bold-Hearted basically started out as a street kid, and he proved himself to become a knight. He literally fought and did every single thing that he could do. But it wasn't until basically the queen herself looked at us like, you have the heart of a knight. And then basically gave Bladder the knight position, and gave him the position to be able to study in an institution. But get this, right? In the institution, basically all the knights in there, they come from former knights of the family. So basically, Glorious, during those 1,000 years, he chose different family members to come and protect those people as knights. And obviously, through generation, every child, every boy, basically, or every girl, boy, everything, basically grew up, right? He grew up, and basically when they grew up, basically, they had to be knights because their dads were knights. It was like, no. You're not going to be a doctor here. We have technology for that. You're going to be a knight. They didn't have a choice, basically. So, obviously, they are becoming knights. And obviously, Goliath now, he is the first outsider, basically commoner, or in the rural way, we can say it, poor person who literally now is a knight, right? He's like literally, and obviously nobody likes him, but obviously because like the thing, like, oh my god, you're such a charity case. People had to feel sorry for you, not for you to be here. I hate that guy. He looks like he has a very punchable face. So after all of this, so now it's finally time for the coronation of the knights to be able to be the knights, full knights, even though I don't know what they're doing. All we know is the fact that they have walls to protect themselves from the monster. Did you see this air quotation? Monster. So basically now that they have the monster that they're literally afraid of, right? So now during the final consultation, the queen, after giving Ambrosius Golnut the final consultation to be a knight. Oh my god, okay, now when I'm thinking about Ambrosius Golnut, I literally want to give myself a name. Hope Golden Blood. Or Hope Bless the Blood. Nah, Hope Golden Blood. I know it's cool. You know it's cool. Stop lying to yourself. So after that, basically during the coronation, oh my god, ADH is literally coming back. Basically after that, during the coronation, that was when Bladder basically was about to get coronated to be a knight, and he was becoming a knight. And once he was about to grab the sword, right, hectic started happening. He blew the queen into shreds. And that was in 8 minutes of the movie. 18 minutes of the movie, and already the queen is dying? What type of movie is this? This movie literally had me in tension from the start to the beginning. I'm feeling like I'm about to die, and basically I feel like my heart was actually popping out into the movie, and I was like, oh my god. Why? So after all of that thing, basically now Bladder has to literally hide away, because obviously now the entire kingdom wants to look for him. It does not make sense. Why would he kill the queen? Where is the queen that literally put him in that position in the first place? But you know what happens? Once you're an outsider, people are always going to look at you as an outsider. And the moment they see one single thing of mistake that you do, you are about to basically be thrown overboard. Right, so after all of this thing, now Bladder is kind of like chilling, kind of like trying to figure out who literally killed the queen. That was when we introduced to Naomi. I love Naomi. she's cool. So basically, Naoma is a shapeshifter, right? Thinking of somebody else. Beast boy. Right, so Naoma is basically a shapeshifter, and as a shapeshifter, basically, she can transform into a lot of things. But in this moment, she does not tell Bloodster that she is a shapeshifter, right? And that was when basically he tells Bloodster, you know what, I think me and you, we could partner up. I mean, everybody hates you, and you want to get revenge. How about I be your sidekick? I don't want a sidekick. Every evil person wants a sidekick until basically Naoma realizes, but no, he didn't actually kill the queen, he was actually framed from that. And now Naoma's kind of bummed out, like, dude, why you got ruin my spirit? I came here all this way preparing for an interview just to meet the baddest person ever, only to find out you're innocent. Like me, that's not right. I'm emotional right now. So after all of those things, now they're trying to prove that is the innocent, and they go through a lot of haters to prove that it's innocent. And the thing that I love about this movie is that Ambrosius Gordon-Lord, who is basically boyfriend of Bloodster, but obviously they're going through a rough patch after basically, you know, Bloodster basically kind of cut off his arm. And also the fact that he kind of is still in the conflict state of thinking that, did he kill the queen? Did he not kill the queen? Who should I choose? Because if I choose this one, then which means I'm defeating this one. If I choose that one, which means I'm pretending this one. What do I choose? And I am also part of the generation of golden blood. Basically, the woman who literally created all of this. Like, honestly, I'm literally, like, she's literally my grandmother. Oh my god, how do I even react to this? Because if I choose my boyfriend, which means I betrayed my grandmother and the institution. So basically, Gordon-Lord is dealing a lot. He's dealing with a lot of things in this moment. But honestly, who would blame him? Honestly, I feel sorry for him, if I have to be honest. So after all of that trouble and all of that thing, he finally finds out who literally killed the queen, which is the director herself. And I do not like the director. That woman is quick to kill anything that comes into play. I mean, he almost tried to kill Ambrosius Gordon-Lord. Thank God it was Naoma, and obviously Bloodster basically got the confession that they needed. They walked out, and the moment when they walked out, Ambrosius Gordon-Lord literally came in, and it was like, when he came in, basically it was like, oh, just get out of my way. I'm telling you, if he came in 2 minutes later, you would have been dead. Like the queen died 2 minutes ago. Like, honestly, like, the queen's story was just so sad. Like, he just didn't even have enough characters to even talk a lot of bit. He was just like, thank you. The queen is dead. Oh. So after all of these things, so basically after the secret of the director is now released into the public, so basically now everybody knows that, oh my god, who killed the queen? Is it the director? Is it these two people, Naoma and Bloodster? What's going on? So you know what I like about Ambrosius? The moment when he heard that, oh my god, the director is the one that killed him, he did not hesitate. I mean, but when he was his boyfriend, he was like, are we sure about that? I mean, it could be a mistake. You never know. I mean, only thing we know is that the fact that the queen just touched the knife, and then all of a sudden he was dead. That's what we know. But when it was like the director was like, no, my man, let's go. And after they went, that was when that sneaky director did something evil. You know what she did? She was like, look at this platform. Look at the story of 1,000 years. That is the girl. Naoma, the girl that's going with Bloodster, is the one that lied. Because it can change into anything. It could be your friend. It could be your mother. It could be your daughter. It could be somebody next to you. It could be your pillow. I was not the one who said all those words. I did not say it. Why would I kill the queen? I mean, of course I want to run the institution, and I kind of believe in the old ways. But like, honestly, besides all of that, I never killed the queen. It's just that she said it, pretending like me. Get that, Ambrosius. Get that. And Ambrosius was like, oh my god. So Ambrosius started calling Bloodster, and when he called Bloodster, he called him like, yo, come meet me up. We need to talk. I know you have feelings for me. So obviously Ambrosius was like, of course I have feelings for you. I'm just gonna come because this is a very climatic story. So basically Ambrosius came, and when he came, it's like, what is it? Look. Bloodster was like, what is going on? See the girl that you're going with? The girl that I'm actually secretly jealous of because now she has your attention? She's the monster. Monster? No, he's not. Bloodster, you know I would never lie to you. She is the monster of Gloria, and she's trying to take you along with her. No, she would never do this. I mean, she loved me. She cared for me. Don't I mean more to you than that? I love you. I will never do anything to hurt you. So basically, Bloodster being the fool that he is and being very manipulated because they manipulate him so easily, he basically went to Naoma, and Naoma was asleep, and he was like, man, that's the best night I ever slept. Woo! And this guy's gotta be doing something right. I never thought I was sleeping in a couch and feel this relaxed. And the moment when basically Bloodster's like, tell me about this. What are you talking about? That! I don't get what you mean. Are you Claudia's monster? How did you know that? Oh, so basically all along you've been lying to me. No, I have not been lying to you. No, you have been lying to me. Because if you have not been lying to me, you know what, maybe you're the one who did this. Maybe you're the one who killed the director and you're trying to bring me down along with you. Because I'm different and you're afraid of being alone. Basically, Naoma starts running, and in the moment when he starts running, basically, he starts feeling all this overwhelming feelings, started hearing all these voices in our head, telling him all of this thing, and that's when we are taken back to the story. So in the story, basically, of Naoma, is like, basically, is the shapeshift, obviously, but she starts out as a fish trying to get company, so to get someone to, like, just be friends with her, like, changes into different forms of animals, so that she can be not alone, until basically she was in this moment when she was hiding under the trees, and then she sees Claudiette, the young Claudiette, right? The moment she was still cute and we didn't want to punch her in the face, right? So she sees her, and when she sees her, basically the young Claudiette, right? I'm using this thing, it's not even working in the first thing. So basically now Claudiette sees her and she takes her from the light, and this is the moment where we talk about visual discomfort. The reason why this movie literally will give you a visual discomfort, unless if you're a bird person, because I did not feel anything, but if you're a bird person, then you will feel visual discomfort. Okay, one thing of that before I pause and tell you about what happened with Claudette and the story between both of them. The fact is, in this movie, basically we can see like Blister basically was a Black Knight, right? He's like a Dark Knight, while basically everybody in the institution are wearing white knights. And obviously, what do we know about color? One thing we know that most of the time how basically the media has trained it for all this land is the fact that when someone is like like the heroes, right? Basically the institutions are the heroes and basically they are seen in a good way. While Bledistan, him being the outcast, basically being like the Dark Knight, he's seen in a bad way. So which means whatever Bledistan tries to do, no one is gonna accept him, because why? Because he, like, everybody's seeing him in the bad light. But this is where things start to get interesting. The thing is, the institutions are the bad people, while Bledistan and Naoma are the right people. The only thing is that the institutions trying to kill something that is different, while they are just themselves, but they do care about the people. They do work hard for themselves. And that was like, okay, what's going on with the colors? Because like, why is Ambrosius every single time he's always in the dark, while why is Bledistan all the time always in the dark, while Ambrosius most of the time is in the light, as also with other institution? It's because they're trying to trick us. They're trying to make you feel the discomfort. They're trying to make you feel as if like you agree with the institutions, while knowing that the institutions are the evil people over there. They're evil. Stop hitting my arm, bro. Sorry. Right? So basically, they are the evil people, while basically Bledistan and Naoma are the good people, and they're trying to fight the bad people that have fooled everyone for those 1,000 years into thinking that what they're doing is actually right. Damn! You get that? Okay. And also during this moment when basically in Gloriette and actually Naoma, the moment when they meet, Naoma is casually in the shadows, obviously, which means the shadows kind of like outcast, no one wants you, no one likes you, all of those types of things. And Gloriette is in the land, which means is seen as obviously good, he's a good person, he does the right thing, and all of those dramatic, boring things, right? But in this moment, basically, Claudia kind of pulls Naoma into the light. And when he pulls Naoma into the light, that's when things start to be happening. They have a very wonderful friendship. They are feeling nice. Naoma starts feeling comfortable to be able to express and show that, hey, I got superpowers. I'm different than you. And that's when the moment, basically, when Claudia finds out that Naoma can shift, and she shifts into a bird to help her like get the apple. And then during that moment, obviously, Claudette was still shocked, and Naoma was like, oh, she was trying to go back to the dark and just remain alone. But then obviously Claudette was like, no, you know what, I think you're cool. I want to have a powerful friend. And obviously they started having so much fun. They had so much fun. Everything, people were like looking at them, smiling like the older people like that, until the very moment when basically Naoma was shifting into a bear. And the moment when she shifted into the bear, she started rolling out into the forest, and now people were trying to protect her. The mistake that Naoma did was shift back into a human. Right? And the moment I did that, everybody was like, oh, we need to kill this thing because it's so different. It's a witch, it's the monster, it's everything. Right? And then they tried to basically, but obviously Naoma basically tried to prevent this thing. She was trying to run away, but the moment when she did try to run away, you know what? She know how people are be like this. They kept on poking knives at her. You imagine if people are poking knife and fight at you. I'm pretty sure you're gonna fight, right? I mean, like, wouldn't you fight? So basically, she started fighting back, and when she started fighting back, she was changing into different animals to fight back, and then obviously, through the fire that people were throwing at Naoma, basically, it kind of exploded. Basically, the fire was actually thrown into the town, and now the town basically is in shadows. Like, it's basically being burned, it's basically becoming cooked. cooked, right? So after all of those things, so now basically Naoma transforms back into a human, and he looks at Gloria, it's like, Gloria, go back to the status which you came. Now Naomi is thinking about all of that in that moment when after like Bledisla basically betrayed her, right? So he's thinking about that, and it transformed into this gigantical beast. This beast that is so big that you look at it and you wonder, oh my god, this beak is so beast. I'm telling you, I don't blame people for running away. Even I would have run away, honestly. If I saw that thing, so like Naomi is just running, but it's just running to the arrow. You know Goliath's arrow, like Gloria's sword. Just runs to Gloria's sword statue. It's just basically going there. Basically, this movie, I'm telling you, the things that were shown to me, I was like, wait. This movie literally was like, no, today we're gonna be the realest movie ever. Because most of the time animation they always like hide certain things, but this one was like boom. So after all of those things, basically now Naomi is like walking into the city, and now everybody's trying to, run away from the monster, and the knights are trying to basically defeat Naomi. So doing all of those things, basically that's when Bloodster realized, oh my god, he has been such a bad person, honestly. He has been such a bad person, and now he realizes his mistake as he tries to go to Naomi. But the moment when he tries to go to Naomi, Ambrosius tries to follow Naomi. Ambrosius basically tries to basically save the communities and everything that was going on during that time. And then the moment he sees the director, the one that I hate, oh my god, I don't hate the director, but oh, that woman literally just deserves a punch in the stomach. Ooh, okay, no, we don't accept violence here if you do it secretly. So basically, Naomi, so now the director basically is fed up and basically wants to, harm Naomi. But then was when this epic, emotional, oh my god, the moment you want to cry season is when Naomi reaches the sword. And when he reaches the sword, he tries to kind of take his heart, because there's this white thing that's forming. So I don't know what it is. Maybe it is her. So basically, the thing is trying to form, is trying to take this knight and literally, because like basically trying to grate herself, kill herself, cut herself, cool, basically unlife herself, delete herself, from the world, right? Because I mean, everybody hates her, so she's like, like it's best to just, let me get it done. I want to have control. I don't want people to do that. I want to be the one to do it. So basically, Naomi, as she tries to get closer to the sword, Bledistan looks at her. Don't do it, Naomi. Don't. I'm sorry, Naomi. I want to tell you that you're not alone. I see you. In the moment, Naomi transforms back into her human self. And she cries, guys. She cries. I was like in that movement, oh my god. Peace be upon me, cause I don't wanna cry. I can't sing. So after all of those moments, basically, after this moment that happened, that was when basically the director was like, I don't like this sympathy thing. We're gonna kill this person. So basically, the director tried to take the machine, basically the machine that's meant for the outside world, into the world. Basically, with the intention of killing almost half the people in the city just to kill Naomi. I mean, like, this woman literally does not think. I mean, like, honestly, are you that desperate to take something that's so different that you're literally willing to harm your people for it? Yes. Wow. You're evil, it must be done. So basically she tries to do that, but the moment Naomi was like, I am going to be the hero and rechange the story. And that's when Naomi went through that fire thing, that thing that was going to kill her, right? Went through that bullet, and then after that she went and became like snowflakes. So feel like, and then the moment she did that, now because now obviously with the explosion and everything that happened, and as she covered the explosion, now half of the wall is kind of destroyed, right? The small part of the wall is destroyed. Only to find out that the people, once they look at the wall, there was nothing to be afraid of all this time. Nothing. Next, near, next. I wanna say low, like nothing, because you know what? There was nothing to be afraid of. Just the fact that this whole kingdom was built on lies. It was built on lies just because something was different. So all along they were protecting themselves from nothing. But you know how upset you will be when you think that the whole thing that they were trying to protect you from all along was nothing. So basically you guys lived in fear for nothing. And another thing which tells me that the fact that the knights, they never had a job. They were just getting paid for no reason at all, because there was nothing to be afraid of. So basically after all of that, now everybody realizes that obviously Naomi is innocent, and then obviously things starts going back to normal. And when things start going up to normal, that was when Bledistan was like, you know what, I'm gonna go back to Naomi's house and just see her. I'm just gonna go back to the house that we used to live in, and maybe I'll see her, And she goes back and then tries to see other things, and after that doesn't see anything and comes back and is like, oh, and then I was like, what's up? But like, Carly! And that's the end of the movie. So guys, I hope you guys loved it, because honestly, I did try my best to be funny. Honestly, this is the funniest and comfortable moment I have ever been. Actually, I actually loved how I made this video, honestly. And obviously, guys, I do talk a lot, and also I'm a very speedy talker. Does that make sense? Like, I talk fast, honestly. I do talk fast. So I hope you guys like that. And honestly, guys, if you kind of like this types of videos where we just sit dive and talk about Naoma, basically go on a deep dive rant, you guys are more than welcome to join me. So guys, please click like and subscribe, and also comment on what type of animation that you guys want me to watch. And honestly, I will literally bring more of it. Because now I literally have all the time in the world to do nothing, because I'm waiting for my registration to finally finalize. So now I'm all about, like, I will make any movies that you guys want, and also skits. So guys, if you saw, I'll see you in the next video. Holla at your girl. And I also make storytelling, so if you guys are also into that, I'll see you. Bye.